Okay guys, so welcome to another episode of We Gone Fishing. Yes, we're back down on the syndicate. Sorry if it's getting a bit boring, just being down here, but at the minute, Longleat's closed and that sort of thing, and Tobber's a bit of a way to go, and Shearwater, well, it's just full of little pasties, so I'm not up for that. I just want to get a nice winter cracker, so that's why we're down here. Before I say anything else, I've got to say a big thank you to all of you wonderful viewers who have been subscribing and watching on my new video. Really amazing turnout, well pleased with that. Can't say, I just can't thank you enough. And also got to say a big thank you to the Hinders team for posting my videos and supporting me. So yeah, really pleased, good week for me. But yeah, anyway, going back to the fishing. So yeah, like I said, I'm down here on the syndicate. It is incredibly windy. I mean, the syndicate is like an ocean at the minute out there. So I mean, it took me a while to sort of realise where to go. I'm still not sure I've made the right decision, but oh well, I have another chance. But yeah, I got here probably, it's about 10:30 now, 11:15, and I got here about 9:30, 10:15, and I literally just spent an hour or so just walking around the lake, climbing up trees and just looking to see where they are. The wind is absolutely ferocious and it's turned the place into an ocean. And I do know one thing, that when the wind's blowing, because it's blowing down this way, because it's a shallow lake, obviously they get quite affected. And obviously, the wind's pushing down towards the island. If you fish down that way, the wind, it seems to get worse down there because there's obviously more volume of water, so it's more waves. And see, the problem with that is obviously, I don't know whether it's too ferocious for them. So I've had a walk around, didn't see anything down there. I've had a walk all the way around. There's one other bloke fishing on the other side, which is quite unusual. But I had a chat to him. He hasn't had anything. He's just got it, but he's fishing his margins on that side, so obviously I can't fish straight across. I've gone sort of a couple of swims down from him on this side, and I'm just going to fish sort of, because the wind's most ferocious in the middle, so I think I'm going to kind of fish both my rods, sort of same sort of tactics really, sort of 3 rod lengths off a snag or whatever. I mean, there's quite a few features out in front of me, so I've chosen quite a good swim. It's quite a crusty little swim. I mean, considering that the wind's blowing, I wanted to get out of the wind and get in a place where I knew that I wasn't going to be affected or whatever, so I'm in a nice little crusty swim, and I'm just going to give that a crack. Hopefully that works. So yeah, literally it's bivvy chaos at the minute. I've just literally whacked everything in there because it's so windy out there. I didn't want everything blown away, so I just literally pushed the bivvy up and just put everything inside it. So I've got to sort that out, and then once I've done that, I should get back to you with the rigs that I'm using, the place that I'm casting to, and all that sort of thing. So yeah, thank you very much guys. Alright, cheers. Okay guys, so it's probably about an hour since I spoke to you now, and I've just gone and got my rods sort of clipped up to the spot. I just thought I'd sort of show how I'm fishing. So basically, it's, for those of you who watched the last episode, it's sort of the same sort of thing. Basically, I'm just fishing the snowman style thing with the little Angler's Mail pop-ups. I got 3 there, little plastic imitation pop-ups. Did the trick last time. Just on a blowback rig, keeping things simple. I don't want anything to stand out sort of thing, so I'm not using any shrink tube or anything like that, just keeping it really simple. Just got the ring on it there, and then this is just a curved shank, captor curved shank, size 8, and then quarter end trap with an anti-tangle sleeve. And then the boilie is Hinders Flaming Squid boilie, one of the ranges that I'm using at the minute. So basically what we haven't going on that is the famous Little Gems pellets in a bag. Literally I use them all the time in all of my fishing, wherever I go, wherever I'm going, whatever I'm doing. They're just great all-round pellets, small, micro pellets, sort of 2-3 mil, and really spot on for that. This, it's just sort of little morsels, get them feeding about and that. And in there I've just got a few Richworth boilies, strawberry boilies crushed down, just because of the leakage and the smell. It's a sweet smell, just like sort of beetling, so I'm using beetling on my hook bait, and it's just like that. Here's a good tip for you, which is really quite essential really for rig presentation and that sort of thing. If you are using boilies in your bag, it's always worth to put pellets at either end, just because when you hook your hook through, you don't want any boilie obstructing the point of the hook, because, you know, obviously if a fish picks up, it's got a bit of boilie on, then it's not going to hook properly. So you just want, pellets will not go on the hook, so you just want it, you know, a bit of pellet there, go straight through the pellets, and there'll be no worry about that, and then your hook point will be clear. So that's a good one. Good tip to use there is put pellets at either end of your bag of boilies, fill the middle with boilies, whatever, however you're doing it. I mean, I'm doing it in bands, however you want to do it, however suits your fishing, but make sure that your hook point's not obstructed by whatever you're putting in your bag, whether it be sticks, anything like that. If you're using sticks, I want a bit of tuna on it, you know, any tuna on it or whatever. Whatever you're doing, just keep an eye out for that, and make sure that your hook point's clear. So then going on with that, then I'm going to glug it in the Flaming Squid glug, which I think I've got down here. Where did I put the Flaming Squid glug? Don't know, but anyway, I'll show you that later. I'm just going to glug that, not the bag, hook the bag on, and I'm going to use a bit of PVA foam to go with that, so just so I get a good presentation, just so I know it's gone down right, because with the windy conditions today, I can see my cast. When I cast out, I can see it's just going to get blown about. It's going to get blown everywhere, so I want everything to just, you know, have the best chance of lying straight. So yeah, that's how I'm fishing. I might scatter a few Richworth and Flaming Squid boilies just around it, just a bit of strawberry, bit of fish mealy baits, just to try and get it out there, and try and get a bit of smell going down. Not too many, sort of 10-15 round each rod, if that. But yeah, it's still, wind's absolutely ripping through. There's a bloke who's come up and had a little chat with me, and he sort of did the same as me, walked around the lake, couldn't see any. And just as he was getting the barrow just then, because he was going to go a couple of swims down with me by the island, and just as he was getting his barrow and his kit off his car, as he's walking up the shallows, which down that end, literally it's only about 1.5 feet deep, he said he saw a fish, and he put a boilie out there, and loads of other fish moved away, put a few more boilies out there, and they're all sort of probably about 15-20 fish out there, just milling around, sort of in between the £15 bracket, he reckons. So that is the nice thing about this lake. If you get up in a tree, you can see the fish where it's so shallow. But so yeah, they're obviously down that end. I've seen a few silt patches out in front of me, sort of mid-water. So there's obviously indication that there's fish there. So I think they're either on the back of the wind or out the front of it. So hopefully we'll have one. If not, if I haven't had anything in the morning, I might make a quick move in the morning down there for the rest of the day, down to the shallows if they're still showing there, or if he has a good night or whatever. But at the minute, we're going to hold tight here and see if we can grab them. So let's get these rigs out. Alright, cheers guys. Okay guys, so here's the swim I'm fishing in. You can see it's quite a grassy one. So as you can see, look at the water there. Absolutely ripping through. You can't see it on the camera, but just about, just sort of around that area there, mid-water, there's a real nice silt patch. But anyway, I'll show you the spot. So my first spot is where I fished, because I'm fishing next to the swim that I fished in last time. That is my first spot, just on the tip of this bush here, just sort of a rod length off or so. There's quite a big one. There's a gully in front of it, which is where I'm fishing to, which is apparently a good hot spot. And then the next spot is, the fish and the rod's quite close together actually, is in there, probably about that far off, just in there. So yeah, hopefully we can have them. Let's see what happens. Okay then guys, I'm just going to give you a run around the hotel for tonight. So there's our bed chair, and we got all my stuff underneath it, shoes and whatnot, and tackle bag and that, and boilies. Radio, oh, that's where my receiver should be. It's going to wake me up in the night when I get my fish. Got the tripod over there, all my other kit. just that's all that mud jumbly area. And then we got a water bottle and a couple of gas canisters. So, and I'll just put all the other stuff behind it I don't want. So yeah, that's the house for the night. Okay then guys, so just a quick update. As you can see, we're getting into the evening now, and I just thought before I go to bed I'd, well, not before I go to bed, before, you know, I sort of shut down and cook tea and whatever and not come back out. I thought I'd just quickly get some of the Hinders Flaming Squid multi-mix and the Hinders A-mix and just sort of ball it up together, you know, make it into a ground bait. And I was literally just catapulting balls of ground bait over my hook baits, just purely because I thought that, you know, maybe seeing as the amount of fish that were out there, well, the indication of the amount of fish that were out there, seemed like it could do with some topping up of the swim, maybe get them going, I don't know. But you know, as you can see, the wind is just hacking through behind me here, and I just thought that I'd top it up and see if we can encourage a bite for the night. I mean, it's easily enough bait to cover me over. I put sort of 10 bags, 10 balls of you know, the A-mix and the Flaming Squid multi-mix over the top. And it's beautiful stuff. I mean, I accidentally dropped a ball in the margin here, and as I was putting it out, I looked back down at the end, and it's just all slowly breaking down. It's beautiful stuff, and the oil's coming off, it's phenomenal. So if you haven't used Hinders baits, or you're considering getting on it or whatever, or you can't get to Hinders, just go on the website and buy it off there. That's www.hinders.co.uk, or just pop into the shop. Really good team, really friendly, they'll help you out, they'll tell you what you need and all that sort of thing. So good bait, and yeah, I've utter faith in it. I think I'm going to probably I'll probably be it now, like for the night. I don't know, I might talk to you in a bit, but as far as my rod goes and that sort of thing, and out here doing things, I think that's it now. I think I'll be off. Literally, it's just starting to get dark. There's a beautiful red sky, absolutely stunning. So hello, just had a pickup. Oh well. Yeah, so that'll be it, guys. Alright, cheers guys. Okay then guys, well, it's the morning now. I haven't had anything last night. It's been blowing a gale. It's probably about just getting on for 8 now. I've been up since 7. I've had the wind blowing the bobbins everywhere, so mad out there. I think that's why I haven't had anything. But yeah, that's about it at the minute really. I'm here till 4:30 today, probably about that, maybe a bit earlier. So I'm going to try and prevent a blank, see if I can get on the fish, maybe make a move a bit later, but we'll see what happens. Mate of mine's coming down, so we just see where he's going and where the fish are and that sort of thing. And then if they're somewhere else, we'll make a quick move and get on them. So, alright then guys, speak to you in a bit. Well, it's ups and downs here. I've just made the move, like I said, and I'm sat in another swim just down from my mate Paul, and I literally just lost one. Absolutely gutted. It was a clonking fish. I turned around, talked to him because he had the camera, and I said, just press this button, and just as I was doing that, ping, absolutely beautiful scaly mirror, round the 20-25 mark. Absolutely gutted. Just seen it. It was literally, I could have netted it. Oh, absolutely gutted. Anyway, they're still here, so I'm going to flick it back out, see if I can get another one. Alright, cheers guys.